This is going to be the RGL Invite. Grand Finals, Season 4. Demo review of the STVs. This Froyotech versus Corsia. We're on Clear Cut. Clear Cut. A map that Corsia favors because, I don't know. They just click on this map, I guess. So, what we expected going into this match was both soldiers to do a lot of bombing onto Habib. We were surprised in this first round that they actually opted to play extremely passive and they were just spamming. Their strategy instead, which you will see, was to bomb this roof. They were really focusing this roof. As you can see, their demo has completely given up this middle lane. He is just committed to this tower and he blasts Blaze. He gets launched in the air. He's very weak, so they're just going to try and focus fire him down and he is going to die. But they get that pick. Now Jay's alone on the roof. They start bombing him and focusing him, so he's gonna die. So they did a good job with the focus fire there, and they caught us a bit off guard with that strategy. So we are already out. We lost the mid fight. It's very important that if we can recognize that we're losing the fight, that we retreat. We don't want to stay in when we're outnumbered, because then they can surround us and overwhelm us. So we just retreat. They burn 10 seconds off the clock. Our spawner's already up. Now we can try and fight them at full force here. But Ubers are ready. So as we approach this, I'm always looking for traps. That's why I'm very cautious. That's why I've come over to the side here, and because I wanted to find the traps. This is really the only spot you can peek safely. I guess I run into the shed to clear the traps as well. But now our team is starting to feel like we're wasting a bit of time. So one thing we don't want to do is just stand around clearing traps and like barely touching the point for cap time and just in a spam war, because that favors the defense. They want the clock to run down. Oh, I cannot believe he didn't die. Oh, I missed. Oh, I ran out of ammo. This took way too long to kill him. If I would have killed that guy in one shot, then I easily could have killed Trip here. But I think I realized that there's a health pack there. Actually, I think... Do I commit to this fight? I don't even remember. No, I don't think I do. Soldiers like fighting around here because the health pack will help keep them alive. So... Unfortunately, we lost Habib, we lost Jay. Eric's still fighting. I'm telling them that I'm going for a flank. So I'm trying to make sure that they're remaining distracted. At this point, the medic pick is the most important thing. So I just made sure the med died first. And then it's just clean up from there. Medic picks are very important on Koth because if it's a clock-based round, you take 40 seconds to build Uber. Every medic death potentially could win you up to 40 seconds off the clock, if that makes sense. So anyways, I was saying before, it always favors the defense if it's just a spam war, a prolonged fight, because they're burning the clock. So what we try to do here on defense is just slow them down as much as possible. Don't let them walk in clean and start going for an exchange, going for a full team fight. Don't let them edge the cap at all. We keep the pressure on them forward as much as we can, just to slow them down. So this is a common strat on this map. We call it bunkering. You get inside the shed here, your medic is very hard to force. What they're looking for is to get an Uber force, because as you can see, their medic was at the Uber disadvantage. He doesn't want to risk his life coming out here to, you know, push the point and just die and throw away all the Uber percentage that he's built up. So they build and spawn, they go for the sack, and they try to build their Uber. We've transitioned into a forward hold because we have 6 people alive and they were mostly dead, so we knew that this would be relatively free space to take. They don't want to get locked out. So what they're going to do, I believe, is just go for a heavy pressure here to try and force us out, and they end up doing that. Habib was weak, and it was going to become a bit awkward to heal him because Skis was over here. It tends to be Jay who holds this, who takes the most damage. So we rotate our heals to him, but Habib was weak. So we just conceded, but as you can see by the clock at the top of the screen, we are now in the lead. We started off this round behind, but now we're in the lead. So here they Uber in, they pop, they kill Habib really fast. We maybe could have milked it for a sec, but I think Skis wanted to save Habib, which would have been ideal. We're going to lose Habib, and we're also going to lose both soldiers, it looks like. So at this point, the best pick we can get is the medic, so I do look for the medic there. Look for the soldier, get that kill. I commit to this 1v1. I missed a couple shots. But, yeah. It was close. And then the pack just spawns. Unfortunate. Could have won that fight, but I missed. Either way, their medic died, so we're not too worried about it. What that tells us is that neither team's going to have Uber in this next push. So it can be relatively a safe dry push. We know they have slight Uber ad because our meds spawned later, so there is a sense of urgency here. We don't want to drag this out so that they get Uber. So we start moving right up through the slope. I'm looking for traps. I'm looking for people hiding. It was very annoying. Every time I would try to spot where he was trapping, he would just finish trapping. I would hear the last sticky being fired right as I turned the corner, and I wouldn't see where he put it. So I had to like search for these traps all the time. But Jay commits and Eric commits. We get a lot of pressure here on the roof and get a pick. Habib went a bit too far there. At this point, we already got enough kills and positioning to claim the point that Habib could have just sat back and trapped things out. I think Jay was already dead by the time Habib started committing there, so losing Habib kind of forced us to retreat. I could have capped, you notice, but if I would have capped that, it would have extended my team's spawns. On King of the Hill, the spawns are faster if you're on offense and slower if you're on defense, so getting most of the cap time and then finishing it after everyone spawned is better. It's more efficient. So they popped slightly earlier. We're going to try and chase this out. I took a lot of damage early, so I stayed out of the Uber. I didn't want to force Skis to flash me one more time. This is a super intense moment. This is like a make or break moment because there's 30 seconds on the clock. That means neither team is probably going to have enough time to get Uber. So this is just going to be a DM fight. We already got the first pick. Habib did a lot of damage, killed a scout. But what we're looking for now is just to preserve our numbers if possible, or if we are going to commit, everyone has to commit at the same time. If we split this and half go forward and half sit back and we lose half our team, then we would lose. So it's very important in these very close margins here at the end of the round that everyone be on the same page. If one person feeds, it could ruin the entire team fight. So our soldiers both called that they're bombing, so we start moving the team forward. We get the cleanup on the med. The moment the med dies, this is basically a guaranteed round win. So it's just shooting people out of the sky at this point. And this was really funny. Me and Eric just like chipping everyone out of the sky. So it went from a very close round to a very decisive win in that last fight there. I am going to rewind just briefly just to see kind of how people opened that up. How the soldiers bombed in. Because someone launched Zilly up. I believe it was Jay. So here it is. We get that scout pick. Here comes Jay. Oh, it's actually Habib's stickies that launched him. So Zilly was distracted. We had one soldier jump left and one jump right. That Zilly was like too concerned about them. He didn't see the stickies, and Habib actually propels the medic up. So I didn't even know it was Habib there. Nice. So, yeah, they can't even make it to the point. And I guess my STV demo is now a bit choppy. Hold on. I'm just going to see if I can fix it real quick. I like it when it's buttery smooth. Lots of alerts, and is it buttery smooth? No, it's not. Oh, people are sliding out. Whatever. Whatever! We'll make it work, I guess. So, I like this position up here as a scout. It gives me really good vision, but it also allows me to deny this airspace. They're kind of going for the same mid. It worked for them last time, so they're focusing this roof a lot. But this time they don't get as much early damage. Trip gets forced out, but they got a lot of presence on the point. I think their focus fire was pretty good on me. But look at that, the aggression immediately for my team. Hold on, I'm going to watch that again. That response aggression was insane. So we'll see how I died and then how my team just instantly reacted. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'm just chilling on my perch. I see Trip. As long as I'm aware that Trip's not going behind, I'm fine with starting to concede the high ground because I want to keep track of where they are. I see both soldiers there, so I'm very confident that they're not going to be doing like high bombs anymore. I jump forward here. I get hit once on the roof. I get hit twice on the roof, and then I get killed by the scout. So Alex just blasted me with those stickies. The soldiers, in a way, were sort of bait. They bomb the roof. They know people are going to try and chase them, so he's there with the spam ready to kill people to cover their exit. But here comes Jay and Habib. Habib is playing with fire, man, when he goes this aggressive. It's risky, but I guess their whole team is kind of focused on this side that they really did kind of concede a lot of space on the point. So that's the one thing about Habib. He'll take risks, but he'll make it count because he'll hit his shots. All right, let's get this back up to speed. Nice pick by Eric there. Just getting that chase kill, you know, it'll stagger their spawns even just by a little bit. Here, we didn't want to risk delaying our spawns. Sometimes the first cap, it's like, it's a coin flip whether it will extend spawns or not, so we just wanted to play it safe. If we would have denied our spawns there, it would have made it a lot more likely that they would be able to get an early force on us. Looks like they're just going to go for a sack wave. So, Skis is in here, in the bunker. This is what we were anticipating. Soldier to the back door, gets cleaned up. Other soldier goes behind. Demo walking in. He's going to get cleaned up. So, we hold. They don't get the force. And, yeah. That's the first minute basically off the clock because we won the mid and then we held the first sack wave. Oh, that would have been a nice pick as well. We didn't get it. All right, now they have Uber. So we're going to be just looking for info where their combo is. We see them always coming left. What I'm doing here on the roof, I'm trying to call how many people are with the combo. And often I would call there's like 5 people here. So we would know there was one guy over here. That information is really valuable for our flank players because they might be able to rush him and go for a 2v1. So here we let them pop first. We counter pop, chase them out. We've dropped no one at this point. I'm just looking to shoot people that are not getting flashed. Don't want to linger on that roof too long because the rest of my team isn't really able to cover me there. So now it's just DM again, I guess. But the longer it drags on, the better it is for us. That's the thing. This was unfortunate. Skis got popped up in this corner in the house, so he was basically guaranteed to die for that. I can't believe I fucking died to that as well. Trip shouldn't have gotten away with that one. I think I just didn't have enough ammo, so I let him get in. Oh well. But still, we burned a lot of time off the clock. But their med lived. So now that's going to put us in a position where we're probably just going to go for a force. We have really good time advantage on the clock. So we don't mind going for a force play with sometimes even a 5-man. We don't even need someone to build necessarily, but what we like to do on this map, because of the existence of the bunker strategy, where people keep their medics really far back, we like to bring our heals a little bit more forward. Whereas on Viaduct, your medic really wouldn't want to go anywhere like in jumping range of the point. On this map, you kind of can. It's a bit bigger, so you have more vision. And with the bunker strat, if they're all, you know, sitting back, your medic is not likely to get chased. So we like to bring our heals more forward when we set up for a force on this map in particular. But an interesting thing about Corsia, they actually don't put their medic in the shed. So as you'll see, I'm going to switch to Zilly. He actually likes to stay out in the open. Maybe he's just more confident in his serfs. Maybe his team just hates being in here. I don't know what it is. They opt to play out in the open, which I think is more risky personally, but you know, it's valid. So they're sitting here as we approach. What we should be doing is trying to focus people off these rooftops. We are kind of wasting a bit of time. It is a bit slow. Habib just took a lot of damage. People are starting to get chip-shotted. Our buffs have decayed. So we did kind of mess this one up. We should have gotten everyone healthy and then just immediately committed. Oh, okay, they bunkered this time actually, but they weren't doing it immediately initially. At this point, any pick would be good, but unfortunately we got actually nothing. We got absolutely nothing off that. So that was bad. That was very bad. So what we fucked up there was we hesitated, so people started getting hurt. And, yeah, I mean, that's the main thing. We didn't really focus people that weren't in the shed. So, that gave them, I guess, an extra minute almost off the clock because we fucked that one up. So here we're just like, all right, we're not doing that again. We have Uber now. We're just going to go for an Uber exchange. Because I know Alex likes to trap these things. I call to pop before I go around the corner. So I go in. I get on Alex. I miss a little bit. I had a little bit of trouble forcing them in that situation. So I'm trying to just make them keep their flashes on people, get people to chase me. Oh, Ash is so weak. And as they send so many people back, my teammates capitalize on it. So it works out well. Now it's just clean up. Nice. My team can cap the point because I'm spawning. 1 minute left on the clock for both teams. Another close round here. We're going to have 40 ad. They're going to have enough time to get in before we can do a full forward hold here and before we can get Uber and all that. So, oh, Habib, risky stuff staying there on that slope. We come over to bail him out. He gets out. Now we almost have Uber. Okay, so now this gives us an opportunity. So Skis has Uber now. As you can see, we are relatively forward on the point. We know that we have an advantage, and there's 33 seconds on our clock. That means if we kill their medic with our Uber, they will never get another Uber this round. Because we're likely to just kill their medic with our Uber, then just defend the point and win. So we were always looking for opportunities to kill their medic when the clock was low, if we had Uber advantage, in a more aggressive way. Instead of sitting back and letting them come in, we might go into them. So we were trying to set that up a few times here, and I believe that is exactly what we're going to do. As you can see from my perspective, right here, I have vision of their medic. And look, Jay had an idea that anytime we wanted to go into them, he would jump in deep and go behind, because we would pressure them from the front and force them back into him. So that's what Jay's setting up for. You can see him right here. He's already begun the jump. So he's basically going to cut off their medic's exit, and we're going to just do a crunch. So here it comes. The Uber's popped. Med's caught in this little box. Jay is back here. Even catches a flash. It's beautiful. Bit risky positioning from Skis. He should have probably been up here. Down here on the low ground. Risky, but he lives. That's the important thing. And now 10 seconds on the clock. Let's just clean up.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
They might not even make it to the point.
5, 4,
I don't think they will.
3,
So we're going to make sure they don't. We meet them head on. Even just having him like stutter step a little bit prevents him from getting to the point as fast as possible. So that's why we challenge him. Don't even give it a chance. All right. So that's the first half. Close rounds. By no means is this dominant. And we've struggled a bit on, getting the force. We struggled on one of the mids. So there are certainly a lot of close calls, and we're just, stepping up. Some miracles, I guess you could say. So we'll go to the second half now. But right now we're feeling good. We are going to go into it anticipating that they might change something, though. They might play more aggressive because they're down 0-2. They might try to make a drastic change. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm emphasizing it to Habib. Whatever they've been doing, focusing this roof, they might not do it now because, they've had halftime. They've had some time to discuss things, and here it is. They do a completely different mid. They're diving the left side. Trip gets out. We should not have let him out. That should have been a kill for us. But they dive the left side there. Ash tries to go behind. Takes a lot of damage. I'm chasing him, but he just barely gets that next jump off. And then I think he just high jumps. Whew, he almost killed Habib. That would have been close. Yeah, that was mostly my bad there. Not killing Ash. But there was another super close call. Here, I'm going to rewind it just so you can see. After Ash jumped back in and died, I came over to help Eric fight in the trench, I believe. And there was a scout. Let me see. So Eric's over here. Alright, this is before Ash even went behind. So Ash goes behind. I immediately react. He strafes away because he knows he's not going to get anything. He just gets around the corner and gets the pack. That shot should have done a bit more damage, but yeah. Anyways, so the rest of my team, what's going on? Jay is weak. He needs an arrow. Habib is weak. He might need an arrow. Blaze is also getting weak. So people are going to start waiting for heals. Damn, Blaze just jumps the scout. Absolute Chad move. Oh, there's when Ash bombs in. Okay, Eric came back to help me. Jay got piped. Habib dies. Trip needs to instantly die here. He does. Scout fights Eric in the trench. So Eric hits him. Wait, oh my. Wait, that's me actually. Huh, that's me. Okay, I remember this. If this guy would have died, we would have won this. Guaranteed. But he lived with 20 health. Yeah, so that was sad. That's like those margins, man. Small margins. So at this point, I could have two-shot Yite. I missed, but we got no one else alive, so I just run away. So sometimes that's what decides a fight. Someone lives at 20 health, they win. You know? But since we had a bit of trouble getting the force before, I think we're going to just opt for an exchange here right away. Now that we have Uber. Clearing traps as I approach. That pipe was very close. The sticky trap just refuses to get destroyed. No traps on the crate. Alright, now I'm confident on the point. He's trapping that now because that's where we exchanged from last time. I'm just dancing. You know, the point is my dance floor. We're edging the cap, but this is kind of what I was talking about before. If we drag this on, like, and they're just sitting back spamming and they never have to pop, they have the advantage, you know? Because they can deny us from capping with spam and stickies. So what we needed to do here, again, was just exchange into them. Just pop and break this this hold. So this is the second time this has happened. This is the second time it was a hesitation problem. So now we're like, all right, enough of this hesitation. We pop around the corner. Struggled to get the force here. They really did not want to pop. They end up dropping their demo. Thankfully, Jay came in to force them. That doesn't always happen. All right, here I'm trying to pull people back. I got caught on this fucking ledge. If I would have survived and gotten, like, past this point, I would have gotten that pack. Probably could have lived, maybe even gotten that pack. Eric got a kill in the meantime. At this point, we actually have numbers, so me pulling them back did help. My teammates, again, taking the ground. They can. Now we've arrived. We can finally get the cap here. But we're pretty far behind at this point. Now we're 2 minutes behind. That was our first cap. Jay goes deep for the medic. He also gets Ash. I kind of want to see that jump from Jay's POV because that is a massive pick. That was one of the things that we were able to rely on to some extent was the... Am I confused here? I think this should be okay. Our soldiers kept finding good picks on their med. Alright. Let's see Jay's POV here. Jay catches the arrow, immediate jump, goes deep. Oh, he hits the air shot. I didn't even know that was an air shot. Wow. Under pressure, he performs. Nice job. So their med dies. They attempt, you know, to get some something in return, but we clean them up. Habib's got his traps up. And again, we're just gonna pressure forward. We have ad here, so I think we might opt for the bunker strat. Skis is gonna back in there now. Bunker has been established. Blaze just wants to not die. Because what they're trying to do is focus people that are not inside the shed. So, but I come over here to... Oh, Alex just fucked me. He piped me. I did not expect that. Yeah, I came over here to clean them up. I thought it'd be easy cleanup, but they were actually still quite healthy. So that was an interesting way to go for the force, is they all just come over here, obviously far away from our heals, and we kind of got baited into fighting them. We could have really just killed like 1 or 2 of them and then just stood here, and then they would have had to do something aggressive. So that was bad on our part. Here we get the force a lot more quickly. No hesitation. I think we're starting to realize at this point that hesitation is the problem. It seemed every time in the post-uber they would just all try to collapse on me, but my team would collapse on them. You know, it's dominoes falling over. But they burned a lot of time. They're in that 30-second range, so if they get a good kill on our medic, it's very likely that they would win the round. So for us, pressure's on. So we see 5 of them again coming left. I called. There's only 1 guy right. I guess our flank didn't want to push them. Oh, now they're jumping forward. Blaze barely surviving here. Gave up a lot of space at this point. Took some damage. There's Alex doing his roof spam thing. There goes Blaze behind. I think they didn't see him, so I was telling Blaze that I don't think that they reacted. Skis died, so now this is a tricky spot. They got the med pick that they needed. So they're gonna have full Uber ad. We're down 3 people arriving. I think we just said no one die here. It's not worth. Some people maybe considered fighting that. We knew they had Uber, so the only way we can really beat that is if we get people behind so that they won't be dying to the Uber, you know? They just pop it. Skis almost gets out, but Ash cut off our exit. So now this is really bad. They haven't capped though. So if they would have capped in the middle of that Uber... Oh my god, how weak was he? Blaze told me he did like 100 to medic. And I was like, okay, I just need to do 50 damage from mid-range. Zilly on 4 HP, is that real? Did he have 1 HP? I kind of want to see that again. I almost got him and my pistol just barely missed. Ah! Let me see that in slow-mo. If I would have killed Zilly there, it would have guaranteed won us this round. Because we basically had the clock. Fuck. But if I died, we would have lost guaranteed. Pretty much. So, I don't think it was worth the risk. Here, I'm gonna watch it from Blaze's POV. I guess they Uber into us. Oh, fuck. I minimized. So let's get this up to speed. Blaze jumps forward. He gets behind. So they're Ubering, ravaging our team right now. Jay's in a 1v1. So Blaze comes in for the flank. 50 health. He jumps anyway. That rocket did 100. Zilly goes down. He goes down to 1 HP. He literally went down to 1 HP. Blaze gives his life to hit the fat 100 damage rocket. Zilly goes down to 1 HP from my chip shots. Oh my god. That is insane. And what happens next is even more insane. So Habib tries to salvage. He goes for the bomb, but Zilly wisely tucked in here so that, you know, there's no airspace. But they don't have Uber yet, so we're going to go for this. We need a pick. We need something. Jay initiates. He bombs forward. Gets behind Alex. Alex dead? Wait. Wait, what happens here? I'm confused. Is this not the round we lose? Oh, I guess it's not. Jay definitely opened that up. He basically got Alex killed. Everyone just went aggressive. That was a no fear situation. That was crazy. So that was honestly another miracle for us. But we made it work. So it's the next round that is where some mind-blowing shit happens, I guess. Alright, so Going into the next mid, though, we've seen them bomb this side really aggressively, so that's what I guess we're expecting is sort of their new approach. So, getting ready to read that. They never did the mid, I don't think, that we expect them to, where they just bomb Habib. So it looks like they're shifting right again this time. I can see them all huddling behind that tower. Okay, they actually do just bomb Habib. Yeah, this doesn't work. This does not work. So that's what I expected them to do every mid, but it was, I guess they only did it one mid. It'd be nice to chase the med here, but I thought it'd be too risky. Because if I die, then, you know, we basically will just trade the point back to them. We see them approaching. Their med lived this time, so they are going to be not hesitating. This is good. They just come straight through onto the point. We pop. They're milking. Oh, I missed a little bit again. And I died. Got the force, but... And I guess Skis escaped, so that was good by Skis. He was like... He told me that he was going to retreat. Basically, every time that I don't force them instantly, I pretty much always will go behind. If I do force them instantly, I might retreat. This was crazy. Okay, this needs to be rewatched. This was impossible. This made no sense. Check this out. Somehow Habib and Jay just kill their whole team. No heals. Alright, so we've popped. Habib pipes the scout. Struggle to get the force. They pop anyway. I guess they're afraid of Habib's spam. So watch what happens. Habib jumps out. Nice play. Jay jumps in with the Market Gardener. Blaze as well goes in. Jay has 8 HP. Habib has 60. 2 scouts. Jay... What even happened? How does that rocket hit them? I need to see that again. What? How? It's insane. What happened? I'm gonna watch it all from Jay's POV. We'll just do it at normal speed, I guess. So he comes back to protect Skis. He sees that they're bombing in. Okay, they strafe away. So now we're down both scouts. He goes in. Oh, he hits the Market Garden. He hits the medic twice. He hits the medic with a 3rd rocket in all this chaos. He's bouncing around like a madman. He's alive. He hits a fat rocket on a scout. He hits 1 rocket that kills 2 people with 8 HP. What? And Habib hit a pipe in there as well on the scouts. So that is honestly crazy. So we've got a little bit of a lead here. Feeling good. A minute off the clock. Big Uber ad. They're pushing before we have Uber, so we're not fully bunkered, I don't think. Habib's not here, which makes it tricky. So their bombs are just coming in. Lots of damage on Habib. Since Skis was inside, that makes it hard, so we actually had to concede the point. So it was good by them to recognize that Habib was not in position, but the point was pretty free. We're trying to chase for the med. I think Jay was going to do his bomb again, but he messed it up or something, or someone denied him. I don't know, slowed him down, but I was able to chase the med. We lose Skis. Still getting kills. This late death from Trip could be good for us. Skis is already spawning, so...
The control point is being captured.
Oh, they had the point still, right. So our spawns are quick. Even though we wiped them, we did not have the cap yet. So that was one hell of a chase. One hell of a chase right there. Going all the way from... I think we popped like right here, and I made it like all the way to here with the Uber somehow. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so we've gone down 2 already. Is Jay actually going to go for this? Habib dies. Skis dies. I'm in, just trying to draw people back. But again, they just all focus me. These people. These people. So, yeah, this is an awkward spot, I guess, since our forces weren't very effective to this point. We're nowhere near Uber. I guess we can afford to just do a sack. But we got to do it immediately. If we hesitate, that's going to be a problem. All right, so I guess they're trying to read the situation, maybe, before they go in here. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Like, why does their medic stay out until a certain point and run in here? Maybe he's trying to spot skis with the Solemn Vow and see, like, what their Uber percentage is. Is it worth committing? You know, all this kind of stuff. We get a ton of cap time and a couple picks. I shouldn't have died there. That was too greedy. I chased into the trench. Blaze is still dead. We're delaying this cap. We literally don't want to delay a single one of our spawners at this point, because we're pretty confident we can cap. So now we have worse spawns, but we're burning the clock. Even Ubers. It's a bit of a game of chicken, you know? Do they come forward first? Do they sit in the spam battle forever? Do they eat Habib's pipes? You know, what's going to happen? So they pop. This scout is pretty extended. This med, that was a mistake from Zilly. He should not have tried to go in to save him. Wait, did we actually let him live? Oh my god, we let him live? I saw him get launched up here? I thought someone would kill him. Wait. No way, we just let that guy live. Let me see. Let me watch it from my PV. I think I like saw Zilly get launched up, and I was just like, oh, someone will kill him. So I just left it alone. But no one did. See, I see him there like, oh, don't need to worry about that guy. Someone will kill him, surely. No one kills him. Oh my god. Alright. This is where I think Jay goes NG, isn't it? I would have been okay with him going NG if we had more picks. His spawn time was not ideal to go NG because he needed to get set up before this push started. It's really hard to set up as an NG once the enemy team is already like in, you know what I mean? Oh, he actually put the sentry exactly where I thought it would be a good spot. Nice. Oh, he moved it though. If he would have left it there, Trip probably would have died. Okay, how is this possible? What happens next will surprise you. How is any of this possible? So we pop, they still have Uber, okay. The sentry gun is untouched. It's just sitting here. Jay is in deep though as NG. And the scout just comes and two-shots him. Jay honestly could have kept that sentry up for a while. Oh, we dropped Habib. My god. Alright. So they get the point. There's a minute on the clock. We have time to get an Uber. So I don't think we're going to do something too crazy. Or maybe we are. At the same time, we know we only need one cap. Okay, their demo just died. They don't have Uber. We should be able to cap this. Is this when I told them not to cap? I don't remember. Wait, what? How did we not just win? We're 6 up. Look at this. We are 6 up. They are 3 up. Yite just went on the killing spree of his fucking career, I guess. We pop Uber though. We get it in time. This is actually insane. He goes for the market garden. Ah! He goes for it again! Now we're arriving. I die. This guy just dives in. Habib pipes everyone. Habib and Blaze kill everyone. Okay, Ash commits. Okay, this again. Look at the situation. Both their scouts are dead on 15-second spawn timers. We have 5 people alive. Ash has 40 health. This is impossible. They cannot win this. It is impossible. So what happens? Ash has 40 health. He gets arrowed. Habib walks on a carpet. Habib walks on the carpet. Habib's dead. Blaze jumps forward. Ash just counter jumps him. Eric's on the point. Alex is fully buffed. Ash wins the 1v1 against Blaze. We bomb forward. Alex misses that sticky. Jay, though, I guess got hit. Jay's just gonna crater. Now we've got Eric on the point. No, he missed that arrow. Oh, he pulls out the stick. Skis ran on a trap or something. He dies. Ash gets arrowed. I didn't know he got arrowed. Okay, I thought he was weak. Actually, Eric fucked him up. But he lives with 1 HP. Honestly, at this moment, these seconds matter. Because I had to go over there and shoot that guy instead of pushing the demo and killing him. That one sticky... Oh, my God. And then does he kill Eric as well? He's so weak! Eric gets that kill. Still trying to touch the point, but we just spawned. That is crazy. Twice it happened. We had a 6v3 and a 5v3 that we lost. That is actually insane. Miracles. They just, yeah, they found the openings. They hit the shots. And, well, yeah. Habib walked on a trap. Jay Market Garden. You know, these things happen. These things happen. So, it's not the greatest feeling, you know, to be in disbelief. But we got to shake it off. Match is not over yet. So, we've been playing pretty solid all the way through. It's just... we fucked up. Habib there went a bit too aggressive. He didn't even look around at all, you know, so very tunneled on getting in. I know their medic is weak here, but I didn't feel like I had the chance to get him, so I just settled for that one pick. So this time I finally see him fucking setting up a trap. It's right there. Every other time, I did not know what he had trapped. This time, I have some information. So, here again, they have Uber. We're trying to decide on it. Okay, I actually read this. I read this one. Here, let me show you. I think I could see their whole combo shifting to the right. And it's like, that is a strange place to be going unless you're trying to sneak up. So I was like, all right, they're trying to Uber into us. So you'll see that Skis is preemptively leaving because I told him that like they're coming into us, man. They are not like holding back. They're trying to catch us out. So you'll be able to see it from my POV. They delayed the cap just in case for trip. And when do I see it? 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 And I've seen it. Look, there's no one here anymore. They all went this way. There's no one there. So you'll see, I'm like, okay, they're coming in. They're absolutely coming into us. Skis is already like ready to go. They try to chase. Oh, I actually lagged out for a second here. I was gonna kill this fucking guy, but I lagged out like right here, right when I went there. That was annoying. It was almost... Ooh, that's an interesting trap. I've never seen that one. Yeah, it could have almost been a crumble situation. But, Yeah. We held firm. Oh, the trap missed. Yite on the chase. Yite was going deep for these kills, man. So I guess we popped and we tried to chase. We did not get the medic. So this round's looking good for them. They might try to string two together, answer back, you know. Is lagging out a common thing? Well, it was an internet issue, I think. It was not a game issue. So, for my internet, anything's possible. Except it being good. So we spot the combo. They're coming main. We know they have Uber. They pop. Skis is leaving through house. He does get bombed by Trip. But Trip was the only one. Thankfully. If anyone else would have gone in, they would have gotten skis. One thing that happened previously was they Ubered there and Ash managed to get behind and he killed skis right here. So if they would have kept doing that, we would have probably lost a lot more rounds here. Fuck. I was really upset about that one. Because I lost track of one of the soldiers. Or I missed a shot. I'm going to rewind just to show you. Show you a rare footage of me missing. Though there's been a few moments of that. Alright. So I guess they realize that they're about to get overwhelmed and they're not going to get the cap. So what happens? They just kind of all in the remaining players. Brand Slam's distracting. So Soldier comes in. That guy dies. I didn't know where he was, but I think I missed one of those shots on Ash. And so Trip was able to get in. So we're trying to transition this into a forward hold because we know they don't have Uber yet. So, man, are they actually putting 5 people through that one door? Oh, never mind. No forward hold. We faked it. We ran away. I guess we respect their Uber a bit too much. Habib, crucial pick right there. Would have been nice to get Yite as well, but we let him go. We think they're going to basically have Uber for this fight. I guess, and they're doing the same thing, shifting over to the right. So hopefully we've noticed that. They pop. Go for this. Oh, this was the one, actually. This was the one. I was thinking in the future. It happened before Ash came behind, but this time Trip came behind. So that is what worked well for them. If you're going to Uber in aggressively and they're going to retreat through house, having someone bomb over the back is so good. Because the medic can't even see it coming. You're just going to die. The only chance you would have of living there is if he happened to, like, go up this way. But then, you know, same risk. The soldier lands here. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We still have the time lead, but Skis died, so they have the Uber ad. We're going to try and go for this push before they get Uber. That is our objective here. We do not want them popping on us. We want to either get the kills or the cap before that can happen. But we are too slow. Zilly pops the Uber. We get the force at least. Maybe if we just approach it that way, playing more aggro, we'll get the force more reliably. Because it seems other times we struggle to get the force. Eric is behind them. He tells us that everyone is chasing him. I know the feeling. It's happened to me. So that gives us some confidence to just run right in here, that they won't be set up. Start cap. Habib is getting a bit forward. The demo is weak back there. Here comes their bomb in. We pop. I guess they went for a full-on sack. Alex just suicides. Alright. So that was wise by them, you know, smart. They're playing the clock well. That's for sure. But now we're in a unfortunate situation where the clock is getting pretty low. They are going to have Uber. I told my team at this point, getting Uber is more important than blocking the cap. So I would rather concede the cap and get Uber than, you know, fight them here. So I think we just start leaving early. Skis is already out. They pop. That's great for us. If they would have milked that, it would have been rough. But as you can see, this is why the Uber's far more important, because we are going to get this Uber and we just need to cap once. And they won't have Uber. So odds are we just go in and look for kills, we'll be fine. So that's what I'm telling my team here, is just get kills. Just get kills on this Uber. Because we can cap after they're all dead and we'll win the round. So we start moving up here. Their soldiers jump in. Oh, I went back for this guy because I was like, well, we want kills, right? That's a kill. But now there's 2 people behind. So now it's fucking awkward. Thankfully, I kill Yite. But that is a very risky fight. If I would have lost that fight, my team probably would have not gotten this cap. I die there. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, so that was map 1. A lot of close rounds. Sometimes it just came down to, you know, who would get the medic pick, who would get the, you know, the force, who would hit their shots. It was very intense. Lots of back and forth. Both teams down to, you know, a minute or less on the clock. So a good match, 4-1, but by no means, you know, a roll. And that one round that they won, they busted out those 2 insane miracle plays. We beefed. So I guess they deserved that one. We're going to move on to map 2, Sunshine. This is our map pick, as opposed to the other one. Oops. Which was their map pick. God damn it. RGL-I. That's what it's called. All right, here we go. Sunshine is kind of our go-to map. It's where we're comfortable, you know.
5, 4, 3.
So we pick it a lot when we can. Our approach going into this. Number 1 thing, have Habib stay alive. Habib needs to live.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Habib's alive, then, you know, we can focus fire everything else, but... So, first thing, also, we try to recognize what side they're going. Trip gets instantly melted, he bombs straight for skis. Ash comes in, he gets the follow-up. I guess skis took some damage. Trip getting melted. It's a bit of a trend this map. Last map he had some good plays, he'd get behind. His bombs were on point. But this map he struggled. People were giving him a hard time for it. It is what it is. So their med lived. Full ad. So we're just gonna leapfrog this, but we already let them in, or they're moving fast. So we don't really have a good hold here set up. So what I'm trying to do is just look for any damage I can. Jay goes in, gets the market garden on the medic. So the question is, are they going to all in to try to salvage this? It looks like they kind of are. So we just play tight on the heels, clean up everybody. We're moving forward. It was called that this guy was in cafe, so I'm like looking for him. I'm a bit paranoid, but I guess he slipped away and I didn't see it.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
So we're just going to be methodical about this. Careful. We take lobby. Just looking for information. What I'm looking for in particular is where the sentry is. I see the sentry, left spawn. So that informs us we'd rather push left, go straight into the sentry gun. We're going to destroy the sentry. We approach this with a double scout around the corner because often you'll find a soldier sort of exposed like this, and we can melt him down. So we get that kill. We bait the cap a little bit. I guess I shot this cone. He had traps in that cone. But we're on the point. We got, you know, a lot of time pressure, forced them to the point, and a quick round, honestly. Given that we lost the mid so convincingly, or I guess we didn't lose the mid, but we lost our med and all that. It was a good recovery. Large part thanks to Jay with the market garden. He dropped their medic. So on to the next mid. I'm going to try and do a better job of keeping track of the soldiers. Now I can see both soldiers because last mid they got on skis and I kind of let them slip through. So I see this soldier coming in. I want to make sure the other soldier doesn't come in. He goes down. I know there's a soldier behind and skis is weak, so I tell skis to just go forward. because I don't want him backing up into this soldier, which narrowly would have happened. Like, sometimes a medic will, like, hang out right here. That soldier comes roaming through, that rocket is very hittable. So I made sure Skis got away from him. And so we just move forward. And Trip gets nothing.
The control point is being tested.
Alright, so I know it's even. A lot of times I'll just let Eric go forward and I'll finish the cap just so we don't waste as much time before going for a play. And Eric gets through, gets both soldiers. Their demo gets kind of stuck out. He has 20 health. Skis lagged a bit here, so we just paused. But it's a short pause. This demo is caught out. He's dead. There's no way he was going to survive that. The pause didn't affect anything. So we're actually just going to try and move off of this. We want to get the force before their spawners get up. So they pop. They were all healthy there, but wow. Straight on the point. I guess they didn't even realize how fast we were capping that. I didn't even realize. Alex didn't move after the unpause. Yeah, I think he accepted his fate. So that's 2 rounds in 4.5 minutes. Pretty quick. Almost caught that pipe. But we can see they're obviously going towards the right side now. And we generally wanted to meet them head on here. But we start losing a lot of people. I was tempted to fight these soldiers. I'm usually quite confident to fight soldiers. But I realized I'm the last man standing, so I was considering going for a play, you know, hiding right here and then coming up underneath, but I thought that Trip saw me. I think he saw me go in that position, so I just ran. I was tempted.
We have lost the control point.
So they try to get through choke. Habib has that sticky trap. Trip instantly dies. They actually do have Uberad, and Skis was convinced that they would know that they had Uberad. So we thought they might push this, but we could tell they weren't going to. We're just going to pressure a little bit off that pick just in case. Maybe we can make something of it. So I'm trying to draw eyes over towards Cafe so that people on the flank can start getting in. But at this point, we got nothing really. Nothing worth committing on. So we just retreat. We reset. We go back to a stable second point hold. I'm still just going to be playing here looking for info. I can always tell if people are rotating Valley, just like that. I saw their heals, their demo, moving towards Valley, so I warned my team. They're coming towards Valley. So people don't get, you know, caught off guard. Still spotting, because a lot of times they'll try to draw eyes to Valley, and a guy will go through choke. So I'm keeping an eye on the choke, making sure my team handles Valley. I can see the sack is coming in. Soldier high bombing, he's more of a threat. Go for that cleanup. Skis holds the Uber, nice job. We have 2 picks now, so we're going to be a lot more urgent this time getting into mid. Probably just going to commit, even be happy with an Uber exchange here. So I'm looking for traps. I get right on the demo. They drop him and they pop. They drop a scout. Oh, this is where I get some nice cleanup. Yes. Oh, yes. So some frags for me. We're looking for Trip. Trip is missing. Jay finds him in Valley. He goes down. All right. So, yeah. There, no hesitation, you see. So that helped a lot. We got in before their spawners were there. They happened to drop their demo. That was probably a big factor. I see you trap the point, so I'm just like, all right, I'm getting through. We try to get these kills. Jay kills the sniper and Angie. Such crucial picks. You never want to die if you're on an off class. Usually an off class is more for buying time or making the enemy team hesitate. If you die on those classes, it's a huge mistake. So he got 2 of them. So yeah, pretty nice. They also have low mobility, so a lot of times I'll run at them and try to catch them off guard. All right, so that's the first half. Very quick, very decisive. Did not expect that, but hey, we kind of just played textbook, right? Even when we lost mids, we'd retreat, we clean up their sack, you know, whatever we need to do, and then we just push, and I don't know, it just worked. I don't know. So we're gonna watch the last 2 rounds. We just need 2 more rounds to win, so that's why. As you can see at the top, first to 5. That half trip had 88 DPM, yes. He had 0 kills, 9 deaths, 0 assists, and 88 DPM. He did much better the second half.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
So their demo has been favoring the Valley rollout. He goes to the right, it seems. Oh, that's weird. Alright, this was really awkward positioning from us. I think maybe in part due to me not committing right early. I shifted back. I guess I thought someone was under the point or something, but we ended up kind of staying at choke. And usually if we're going to go right, we need to commit a lot more. So look at this. I always said that Corsia was more of a second half team. And here they are. First round, second half. They full wipe us on mid. They've got full ad. They're going to be pushing last. So we never got ahead of ourselves and like assumed that this was over. Always staying focused, you know. Habib's got traps on the points. He's also got a sneaky trap here. Jay is spotting for as much info as he can get. He sees the demo approaching, so he expects the combo is in lobby. Eric tries to snipe the sticky if the demo comes here. That's why his dot is here, because he wants to shoot the sticky before the demo can jump. So I have a bit of a sneaky sentry over here. Wastes a bit of their time. Skis is trying to not go in spawn. Nice dodging from Skis. Someone backs up into Habib's trap or something, and then by the time their Uber's over, they haven't even touched the heavy, so yeah, we just clean them up and chase them out, I guess.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
We're trying to deny as many as we can. We do deny trip spawn, and we got big ads, so we're going to try and go for this. We're expecting a sniper. We don't want to give too much info. We just pop around the corner. I thought that more people would be here because Ash was so close, but unfortunately there was only him. Okay, this was an important moment. Someone bombed at choke. Let's see who it was. It was Jay. Jay bombed through choke. He chased all the way. He did a lot of damage to Zilly, and I knew that Ash was weak. So that tells me that Zilly probably is not going to have time to arrow Ash. And there's so much like urgency for them to kill Jay that I can actually commit to this flank. If Jay did not do this, I would have never tried to chase Ash. I would just be like, all right, he got away. Whatever, it happens. Ooh, there's also a 1v1 happening in Cafe. I guess Trip and Yite tried to push Cafe when we Ubered through Valley, and Blaze and Eric both went Cafe. It was actually a 2v2 that turned into a 1v1. Looks like Yite only has 20 health, so Eric should win that. And then here's Jay. Well, we'll just resume. Jay does the big damage, and then I come in. I get both of them. Habib gets him. Okay, I was telling Habib, cover me at choke. Because the scout's trying to chase me, and I knew Habib was on mid. But I was too weak. I only had 20 health. This guy's full. He's not going to be, you know, deterred from risking getting hit by one sticky. So he just comes around the corner. Dispatches me really quick. I guess they know Habib is weak. Whew. So yeah, Habib was also like one-shottable, but thankfully Eric is there to be the bodyguard. But he kind of got baited in a bit. Trip spawns. I think we were well aware that he's in forward. Like, we never saw him go anywhere. So Habib puts the stickies on it. I guess he ended up back spawning. We didn't know that. Better safe than sorry. We keep the stickies on this for a while. Trying to spot him. One thing you'll notice about this match, kind of interesting, is everyone has matching hats. Me and Eric have, you know, default scout. Ash and Trip basically the same, though they fucked up. Trip has this little Robro, this little machine. So we actually were using that to distinguish them so we could know when both soldiers are accounted for. A little bit of information that maybe we shouldn't be giving them, but hey, maybe it's helpful for the rest of you guys. You'll notice their scouts look exactly the same. I guess this guy has a golden scattergun, but yeah. Okay, what happened in that Uber? That was not very good. Alright, resuming. So we don't want to waste too much time, I guess. I guess we're going to go for the same strategy on the left. We Uber through. They get away this time. Sentry goes down. Tried to bait cap a little bit, but Ash is behind us. Yeah, they did a lot better job of, well, obviously they didn't lose 2 people immediately on the left. They did a lot better job of finding, like, openings and focusing people that were not in the Uber. So they were able to hold that. They do drop 2 people, so we're considering fighting this, but Alex just, like, commits. No fear. So we had to get out. So if he would have just, like, sat here spamming, we could have kept dancing around, but he commits and he's like, I'm gonna force you out. So we did end up leaving. So it was good by them on that one. Jay disrupts that Uber. Oh my god, that would have been a crazy market garden. Blaze finds 2 picks. I think we 3-man dove Valley. We killed their flank and kept all 3 of ours alive. Eric just gets on the cap. I just run last. So, yeah, we just rolled their flank and they didn't react quickly enough. Like, they had people chasing towards choke, so they're way too far in to react and go back. I think they might have just accepted their fate at that point. Jay now busts out the Trollger. He only tells us, I'm going to do a fast rollout. He leaves out some important details. Oh yeah, we probably should have told him that Alex has been doing a Valley rollout. But Jay is, like, in this position. They don't know. So he hits them from an angle they would never expect. He gets the medic on the mid. We basically retreat because we're like, okay, their med died. They're going to go for some all-in kind of shit. So Eric goes savage mode here with the cleanup and ends it with a bat to the face.
The control point is being contested.
So, yeah. Now we've got massive ad. We're 1 push away from potentially winning this. I think that they sense that this is, like, time for a desperation play. Trip just goes in alone. Ash is on sniper. Brand Slam, NG, Yite Heavy. I don't know. I don't think they're throwing. I think they thought that we would be rolling off the momentum and the full Uber ad. Alex gets caught out by our Uber. Sentry goes down. Heavy is in dungeon. Okay, maybe there is some shenanigans going on. But, yeah, just, clean. There it is. Eric with the taunt. GG's. And we are the champions. Starts playing throughout the universe. So, there we go. Oh, okay, cool. So, thanks guys for watching the Grand Finals demo review. It was... That second map was pretty quick. The first one, a lot more intense moments. But if you want to just play some solid TF2, hopefully you learned a thing or two from watching the greats do it. All right? We are looking forward to next season, the RGL Off-Season Cup. You know, it never ends. You win, but there's always something else to chase after. So, yeah, you'll hopefully be seeing more Grand Finals winner POVs in the future. All right, guys? All right.